Hello, it's a cold day today, -2 centigrade, which is 28 Fahrenheit. That is cold. What have we got? Humidity 86%, barometer says 987 millibars, and the flag isn't doing anything. Overcast sky, no wind at all, which is good, but very, very icy last night. We've got roads around us, main roads closed, accidents all over the place, black ice, dreadful stuff. People really do need to drive slowly when there's ice around like that. Last week's podcast episode on Sunday, if you remember it, was about people being self-employed. Alison has contacted me. She says, my husband is an electrician, self-employed, works from home, but he's never here because he's always out on jobs. His base is at home. That's where he keeps all his electrical gear. But he goes out to do jobs, so he doesn't have that problem. You know, where we were saying last week about people moaning, oh, it's all right for you, don't you go to work? Do you know what it's like to go to work? Why don't you get a proper job? You remember all that nonsense? So that's a good point, Alison. But we've had another email here. Now, this is interesting. This is Richard. He is now retired, but he was an insurance broker, worked from home, had a little office in a downstairs room where he worked. He had clients come to see him. He rarely went out to see clients. So all his work was from home. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. In the summer, if he didn't have any clients calling a particular day, he'd put his shorts on, open shirt, whatever, go out in the garden, sit at the patio table and do his paperwork there. He does say he had a lot of paperwork to do every day. A neighbour used to lean over the fence. Oh, morning, Richard. Another day off then, no work again. Don't you ever go to work? All this nonsense. Richard said, I know only too well where you're coming from. His answer was to move his table and chair back further near the house, on the patio, but just round, I don't know the layout, but where the neighbour couldn't see him, basically. He also had trouble with members of the family popping round. Oh, sunbathing again, are you? Haven't you got any work to do? So he would lock the side gate, because that's where they used to come round, apparently. Lock the side gate, don't answer the front door, and just pretend that he wasn't in. Excellent, Richard. That's the way to do it. Thank you for all your emails. Really nice to hear from you. Just quickly going back to politics. Jenny, hello Jenny, says that her two brothers haven't spoken to each other for 10 years because they've got differing political views and they argued so much about it in the end. They stopped talking to each other. How daft is that? Politics can be, and is, very divisive. But what a shame for two brothers not to speak to each other. I can't read your word out, Jenny, but let's just say it's ridiculous, the situation. Your word is better, but I can't read that out. We haven't had any snow here yet. I know a lot of places in Britain have had snow, but as I said earlier, we've got road accidents all over the place. The A27 from Worthing, is it, to on the way to Arundel, right along the top there, look on your map. It's been closed all morning, and apparently it's not opening till about midday. I think it must be more than one accident because it's a dual carriageway and it's closed in both directions. There are other road closures all round Sussex, all over the place. It's black ice. This is what the police and people are saying. It's black ice, which is highly dangerous stuff. On a brighter note, we've got bluebells coming up in the garden. And a friend of mine the other day said daffodils in his garden. So that's more like it. We are heading towards the spring, which I like. Whenever I say to people, I'm fed up with this weather, I'm frozen, I'm fed up with it, they remind me, well, it is winter, you know, it's kind of mid-January, winter. Ah, yes, okay, fair enough. I tend to forget that. It is winter, so we will have this sort of weather for a while. Today, though, it's really nice. We've got sunshine. It's very cold out there. I believe in the night it was -5, so a little bit chilly. But one thing I have noticed, the evenings are getting lighter, and the mornings. But the evenings in particular, I watched the clock. It was about 4:15 in the afternoon that the street lamps came on. It's now 20 to 5. That's on a clear day, not when we've got black clouds and horrendous rain. So it is happening. We are getting close. Every year I say this. I've been saying this every year since my teens. I remember my mum saying, every winter, as soon as we get past Christmas, you're on about the spring and the summer. Well, of course I am. Who wouldn't be? I've no idea what to ramble on about on Sunday, but no doubt I will find something. I'll probably be awake at night, 3 o'clock in the morning, thinking, what should I talk about Sunday? Oh, I know, that's good. Then, of course, come the morning, I would have forgotten altogether. Not to worry. OK, that's it. Take care. Thank you for all your emails. raiserants@protonmail.com. Look after yourselves, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye-bye for now.